So I have no idea. It's a little bit challenging to discuss it.
Yeah,
Maybe science in Uzbekistan, if we have one, if we have, should do really hard research on it. For example, I've never heard about the air quality or some kind of research related to our seasons, weathers, in Uzbekistan, which is done by the Uzbek science or Uzbek professors at universities. I heard about the physics, chemistry, biology, or some kind of teaching methods, but not about the weather. Maybe they should do first because every country has unique weather patterns. Maybe not unique, but a different quality, different seasons, different even wind pattern.
yeah. By frustration, maybe. Yeah, I remember reading an article about China. Nani, I'm really happy if you speak. Then we can discuss in the group as well. Um, I don't know what they did. Really, you see that about the papers or about everything you see. I'm not pretty sure it can solve the issue or no. You see, the source of it should be modified. You see, the source of everything should be modified. Not we are doing something, for example, the I think, I'm not sure. My field of study in materials engineering, it's not for the something like that. Of course, I studied about something about air quality or something like that for this environment. I studied, but it's not my area of research. It's not. Of course, it's not. But I don't think really the jungles or the forest can work as a filter of the air. No. Yeah, that's a heavy, really heavy, because the air pollution nowadays is really heavy, and I don't know really what can we do. Okay, whenever you like, we can start our class. Not class, sorry, the something to get because I provided something. Yeah, they share it together. When you are ready, just let me know, please. Okay, thank you, Nani. Oh, very good, very good. Now let's start. First, I should share my slides with you. Okay, then the window, no. They should share something with your, share the window, no. Entire screen, no. What's wrong? Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm not I, I'm not able to see the chat. Yeah, please tell me my microphone. Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
it's visible.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. Now, today I provide something really about the field of view because of your last session. We talked about the structure of a paper, of a scientific paper. Yep, this is a topic. It can be good. Then now we are going to analyze it and what can we do? You see, the silent strategies for the telemetry in modern motorsport. Okay. Yep, it can be a topic. Yeah, for this session, the objectives I have, hopefully by the end of this session, you can get for the what is the telemetry in modern racing, the key data types, yeah, from the race car, about the real-time journey of data for sensors, telemetry influences, and also about the future trend we are going to speak. You see, the last session always, the last stage in every speak, it should be about the prediction or what happened to the future of the topic. Yep, it's about the definition of it. Yep, it can be some automated. You will see that we are going to telemetry. What is okay? Tele. It is in French. Tele. It means something with cable working. We have telephone, for example, telegram. Everything got tele. It means something with wire or cable working. Okay, yeah, it means that now here it means that some sending the data from the car to the center. Yeah, it can be the something like that. We will see the speed of it, and yeah, we will see this about this part. It is a digital now. This is a between the car and also the pit wall. Yep, and now here the purpose is for the optimization and also for the monitoring and for the decision making. Yeah, make the easiest for the strategic decision making. They use it. Another part we can define it here for the sensor network, what data is collected. Okay, for the tires, for the powertrain.
Mister, I'm sorry for interrupting you, but the
Yeah, yeah.
screen is not visible. It's kind of freezing. We can only see
Oh,
the number of people who joined and the chat in your screen,
mhm.
not a presentation or some kind of website.
Oh, it's really sad.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did. Thank you for what's that here? What's this? I think yeah. Let me. Thank you for mentioning that part. Now the window. Okay, how about now?
So I don't see anything. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, yeah. I think it's
It's visible.
yeah. It's not. It's good.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, now if okay, now we're going to continue. Okay. Mhm. So how about that one?
That's
Visible?
nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. Yeah, for today, going to discuss about the objectives of this lesson. For example, about talking about the telemetry in modern racing car racing, and also about what type of data going to collect, about the real time, and also about the influences of telemetry in racing car strategy. Then about the future of it. For the definition, I told you, yep, it is something between the car and also the pit wall, also the center. Yeah, they are going to transmit or transfer data. You will see it is for the data per weekend. Yeah, because it's not something like the control tower or something, just sending you some signals. It's not something really heavy data we will see. Okay, the sensors network, yep, about the data collected from where? From tires can be, about the powertrain, about the brakes, and also the chassis, the driver inputs, also the energy system. Yeah, you will see that. Yeah, where about the place of the sensors network working on tires as well for the powertrain, brakes, and chassis, and also the driver inputs. Oh, another, I love that part, the energy system for Formula E, state of charge. We will see that. Yeah, I think nowadays also they are going to shift and organize the new racing car by the electric cars. I hear it. I'm not sure it's possible or no. Okay, here another part we will see the data journey about how we receive the data. The stage one, collection, aggregation. Okay, what is the collection? Or definitely we collected data according to the heat or the pressure, something like this. You know that for our computer, when the temperature of CPU is getting high, it could be dangerous. Also, for the car as well, we have the gauge to check the heat, also the pressure. Then by the data I told you, by the sensors we will see. For the engine control, yeah, you see engine control unit, it call it ECU. They compile the data and send it to the center as a data pack. Yep, it is the thousands of time per second. You will see the monitor. It can be in the digital twin, something like that. They are going to do that. Another part we will see in stage two for the transmission and also for some distribution. Yeah, for transmission, we will see the radio frequency, RF, the link the track side, the receiver about data, they receive it. For another part we will see, they send it to the factory. It could be something like the black box in the cockpit of airplane, might be. They transfer the data or transmit the data to there. And how they use, why they use, do they use, I have no idea. Hopefully they use. Yeah. Okay, you will see that there's a total latency. They're less than 100. The latency, it means the time, I think the delay time we send something from A to B. For example, you typed something for me and then send it to me. If it is fast, okay, the number of the latency getting low. If take time, getting high. So here we will see this. If the latency is high, okay, do not show that, okay, it is a good mark. No. If we shift it to near the zero, yeah, it means okay, but it is difficult. Yeah, engineer's toolkit, the data analysis software. Yeah, we have the data analysis software, a lot of them we have, and really sophisticated software by, you see, McLaren, Atlas, Racewatch. I found them, they're really famous in terms of for the car race, the people who are going to study, and they are really enthusiastic to study on this matter. They can find it definitely by the names. You can get it. McLaren, definitely from the car factory, the famous car race factory. Yeah, first they receive the raw data without any interpretation. Then by the software, you can analyze it. The feature include the real time. You can also customize it for the dashboards. Then also for the compare, you can compare it with the others. The item really, I love it for the predicting the modeling of the tires. That is really crucial, and you will see the most racers, I think. Then after this, please discuss with me. Miss the time because of the tire. By these sensors, we can minimize it, or at least we can optimize it. Another thing I don't like to share with you, I don't like to say, but I want to tell you, by collecting some data like this, you can predict the future, the next of that, and also you can do something for I don't know, the betting, something like this. Yeah, really, by collecting some data like this, we can go for this, but it's very bad. I hate betting. Okay, good. Another, but for predicting, I love it. But for betting, earning money or losing money, I hate it. Yeah, for telemetry, return to the something. Yeah, impact of strategy, the pit stop decision. You see, this is for the tire degradation. Yeah, degradation. Earlier, I told you. You see degradation. That's okay, but degradation definitely not okay. You see, we are going to predict it, the optimal window for a pit stop. I told you for previous one. Yep, for the component monitoring, for the brake temperature, and also the drop of fuel. You see, for a lot of unseen matter happen during the driving, also the racing. One of them could be this. Yep, another part, it is an impact on strategy. We are going to see that, for example, the tactics, race tactics, and energy management. Energy management, yeah, I'm just talking about the Formula sorry. It is essential to the race. You see, we need some algorithm. I told you really last session, I speak about the algorithm to manage some algorithm for state of charge or power usage. We need it. The engineer, you see, for the life and cost, we need it to manage the something like this. And fuel management. Fuel management is the really crucial. Is really crucial for the engineer and also for the designer. How we design the precise fuel for a car racing. Sometimes, if the tank full, you know that because of the weight, the speed is getting low. And another thing can be dangerous because if the accident or something like this happen, we are going to risk of lost the life of the driver getting higher. So the fuel management can be important. Uh, Now going to the influence of the performance, the driver coaching. The telemetry, yeah, I told you, it is really unbiased coaching tool. Sorry, for the post session, engineers and drivers review the data together. You see, something like the VAR. Yeah, and also they have the option to, but not like VAR. Yeah, can we replay? They have time to see the error, to see the mistakes of the previous one. This is an option for them, and this option, it can be really useful for all of them. And that one, I don't know, we could many, I don't know, we can write about it, we can speak about it maybe about 10 years, not about just 10 minutes. Human elements, the human factor is really important for everything you mentioned, that to the driver, to the car driver, a lot of things, a lot of items, but we will see the difference. Yeah. Now we have another factor that's a human factor. That's a human element. Human elements are totally different. And we have to predict the mistakes, the error of the human. Then what can we do about the consequences? Okay, the data is engine, but human is really steering wheel. That is really important. Okay, anything else? Okay, the driver role, I told you, we need some really qualitative feedback. I told you, yeah, we should train the driver, and the driver should know anything and everything about the car, about the racing, and about the quality of the car, and about the limitation. Hey, if you remember about the last week, I mentioned you about the limitation of study. In fact, and in the real world, we are doing the research to show that, yeah, we have some limitations as well. Gonna mention that to the driver, yep, buy this car, buy this car, by this speed, you can get, for example, you can be a number 3 or number 4, be a champion, no way. Yeah, you see, we have to accept something like this. Okay, the engineer role. Yeah, yeah, I told you about the to reflect the some feedback with the objective data to the driver, also to the engineer team. Special for the, you see that, for the front tire. It's really dangerous and really important. Yep, you know about the, that's very important to making dialogue. Making dialogue, it means a conversation. It means that something like the you have some chats, not online, before everything. You got good communication with the with the team. You should see the teamwork. Okay, now we case study the, sorry, it is a Mr. K. Yeah, case study Formula One now. The podium side. Yeah. Yeah, I found it for the see a scenario about the condition in, you see, in 2019 for the German Grand Prix. Here we will see the telemetry role. Yup, you will see the track condition changing for the rainfall. Oh, another item. Now I think you don't think about that because now you told me now it is dry. The rainfall or snowing might be happen, or sometimes also we have some high temperature. For example, in Bahrain country, this is dry and bloody hot. So they have something like the really heavy temperature. So they have to control the tire. You receive for the someone, it's for another one about the analyzing the tire performance. Yeah, you see on drawing the track. In the track, you will see sometimes we expect that to be fully dry, but technically you will see really heavily hot, really severely hot, or snowing, or even sometimes raining. They are something sometimes not predictable. Or another case happen, maybe accident happen that the oil on the floor on the track. So we have to predict everything like this. Okay, the crossover points or something like the outcome. Yeah, the team act correctly, the data gain the deceive advantage. You see, by this method, I'm talking to you back to 6 years ago. So a German team managed that part in Formula One. Another case study in Formula E, the energy chess match. You will see. Okay, good scenario. Yeah, you will see for energy management, state of charge monitoring. You see that targeting the even the lamp time, and another thing was about the deployment of attack mode. You see, the outcome was that the pace, the you don't know really what happened for that one. Optimize. You see that data showed that they optimize the energy of use. Uh, if we are going to dictate the something, I don't love it. I think better to say manage it. Yeah, I don't like my word. Yeah, manage something. Yeah, dictate. No, I don't like it. Okay, now the another part, based on the research, based on my research about the AI and machine learning, what we can do. Let me tell you, AI, machine learning are our assistant. What does it mean? Sometimes we are thinking and our idea is not well organized. AI or machine learning can organize it for us. Do not trust it 100%, but please trust on the organization of it. Once you are going to trust on it, fully trust on it, I don't know what happened to you. Okay, because you don't know who really collect the data for them. So that's why I mentioned you. Please do not trust it. Okay, for the something like the predictive, the analysis or the algorithm, that's very important. Also, I mentioned to all my students, no need to learn about AI, Python, or something like this. Try to learn, try to be good at algorithm. Yeah, algorithm once you say that. Yeah. Also, if you remember for last week, I mentioned you that part. That part was about I told you about the machine learning and AI. We need some data. So, for example, we have the data from 10 years. Then we are going to test the machine. We are going to test it. How can train it? Then we will see. Okay, that's fun. That's fine. That is the prediction is okay. But I told you a lot of things, a lot of times, there's a lot of unseen happen to us. Digital twin. I told you the aim of 4G internet was the making digital twin. Then call it 4.5. Okay. After this, they got okay. Now we have the 5G technology. Okay. Recently, I received some information about 7G internet. You need digital twin. It means once I move for example, my pointer on my laptop with the low latency or no latency, same moving in your computer in Uzbekistan. Of course, I'm not sure. One day maybe achieve it. Change the copper cable in the world to the optical fiber. Then they saw that the result not really desirable because optical fibers got a lot of limitations, such as the manpower, such as the working, and such as moving in a lot of times. But for the copper, that's okay. You have this. But for the copper, if the one, I don't know, one cell or one molecule of the of the so the copper cable, that's enough to transfer the data, but in the low quality. But for the optical fiber, it is 0, 1. So it's the biggest issue they have it. Yep, for the simulation or something like that, we are working on the digital twin. Hopefully, one day we will see this in the not in the virtual world, in the real world we will see because we need it. And how we can be see this as a reliable and safe, unseen benefits. This is you see this is very important for the warning system. Warning system in advance about the drop in the oil. I told you for the something like this leaking or something like that, they really predict it and alarm us about the time to replace or manage it. It is really crucial to design it in the future. In summary, for invisible really rays, you see, simultaneously something happen. The two competition happen on the track and on the grid. For the telemetry is a silent strategy. We will see this. The providing the evidence for decision that win the race. Another one we will see this for the for the perfect role of human, and you see that the human should be skillful to manage everything. Another part we are going to speak about for the terminology, you will see I give you some definition of it. For example, the telemetry, ECU, data logger, digital twin, the state of charge, so predictive analytics. Sorry. And now we are going to Q&A and your question, because now uh, we are going to speak about something for next week and or next one our next plan, maybe. Let me. Okay. Okay.
So I have one question.
Only one.
Uh,
Yes, thank you very
uh,
much.
okay. So I may ask, but let's come uh, immediately. Okay. So is telemetry applicable to other fields apart from race cars?
Yeah, very much. Obrigado. Very nice. Very nice. Uh, sorry. Gahar. Yeah. Gahar. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Very nice question, and really I love it. Telemetry. What do you think about that part? I think, yeah, you saw it somewhere. Can you tell me where did you see it for the first time?
Uh, Maybe I don't really know, but I guess when you tell me about that, the first thing that comes to mind, like uh, maybe electric vehicles like Tesla, I guess, because they actually collect the data and what tell when to stop or where to stop, and just because of the trees, maybe the people crossing the road, and yeah, some kind of things.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And nowadays, everything going for that one. Yep. And now back to your question. Your question was about where we can, sorry, about the predicting in the future or in which devices we can use. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, might be funny for you in the refrigerator or in all items at home. Also, we can use it in the future. Every item as a sensor, as a sensors we are working also. It was my previous last year project. It was 2024, right? It was my last year project for the sensors of microwave, for the really to dry the some specimen inside the microwave oven, put it, and then by reflecting something like this we manage it in this regard. For everywhere we can use this system. Thank you. Sorry, I really just kidding. If you have another question, go ahead, please.
Yeah, thanks for your answer. Yeah, I got it.
No worries.
Um, like you said, we need to learn algorithms, but not
Um,
that too deep in Python or AI, right? But how, like, in which level should we know about algorithms? Because it's too deep, I guess.
okay, very good. Hosila. Yeah, nice question you asked me. Yeah, I told you, not only, you see, the someone believe that without getting knowledge, you see, if your algorithm, if your drawing algorithm of you is excellent, it's easy for you to shift from one language to another language. But if you solely go for AI or just you go for something like the, I don't know, the machine learning, go for Python, something like this, then in the future, definitely another language, another trend will come. Then you never get it. Let me tell you something. For example, a person tell me, okay, for me, I don't like to walk. Uh-huh. Just I want to use my car, use my, I don't know, the wheelchair. Maybe a person really 100% healthy. If you don't use it, if you don't use it, you're getting a bit not lazy. I don't like to say a deactivated person. You will be, or your mind getting lazy. I think some softwares just produce and just really coming to the market to make the people sometimes lazy. You know why? Because in the future can induce them everything. If you remember, for the past generation, the old generation, just I'm gonna mention you that part. For the phone numbers, if you ask me, okay, the phone number of my uncle, a person memorize it and reflect it to you. Aha. But nowadays we are going to mobile phone first, then search the name of that person, then find the name of person, also then touch it, then they will see, wow, that's amazing. That's very good technology. Thanks to the technology. Sometimes no. You see, this is an algorithm, is a root and is a basic of give you the steps. Of course, if you know the algorithm, it's excellent. You got another languages or another skills such as the programming. Be expert in Python, everything, or SQL Server, something like this. It's very good. But algorithm, in algorithm, we must be perfect. Hopefully, my answer is okay, but we can discuss with it also.
Thank you.
No worries. Okay, any others? Guys, any other?
So I don't have question, but I have to remind that we have 8 minutes left. It's gonna the free version of
Okay,
Google
nice.
Mini. So guys, ask your questions as soon as possible.
Okay. Yeah, please, please, please. Gahar,
Okay.
please.
Yeah. I'm also interested in AI, and so maybe your conclusion is that the math is important, right? Because it's the fundamentals
Yeah,
of
yeah,
AI.
yeah, yeah. Of course, of course, of course. Definitely, definitely. You see, you have for driving car. Yeah, you have to get a very good health. You should be healthy, then drive the car. You see,
Mhm.
when you are healthy, you can drive car. When you are unhealthy, maybe car accident happen. If your mathematics is okay, if your thinking is okay, if you are a wise person, definitely you can be a really good at all language. Sorry, not languages. I mean the computer languages, such as I don't know the AI programming, machine learning, Python, something like this.
Gotcha.
It is my personal opinion.
Yeah. I heard that much in the internet, and yeah, they're also saying the importance of problem solving. In
Yeah,
other words, the math, because it's full of the problem solving. Yeah.
yeah. Also, at some videos I found it okay. No need to get mathematics. You see, for example, if you don't know the mathematics, for example, there are some two numbers, you read 2 plus 2, you calculate it by the mobile phone. Okay, that person, I think, is not eligible to go out of home. Really,
Yeah.
it is my opinion. Yeah, because you see, you should imagine yourself without anything, without your device, you are going out or you are doing some research. Okay, first you think it's problem solving. You need it. Yeah, that's right. But we for problem solving, we need this skill, mathematics also, yeah, but not really heavily something we are looking for. No, at least we should know the basic.
Thank you.
No worries. Okay, if you don't have any question, I have some questions. Okay, for the topic I shared with you, then I will send the what's call it the PowerPoint slides to the group. I will share it soon because I should just modify something. I missed some case K something like that. I should retype it again to type it. Then want to ask you, to each of you can prepare via the internet, find some papers on each part. Okay? Only some papers. The next is you try to, for example, you got not more than 4 papers. Please do not find more than 4 papers. About 4 papers, then try to compare the method, also some results of each papers together. Okay? So thank you so much. If you have any question, also I'm ready.
We have to find 4 papers per case.
I will send you the what do I call it, the PowerPoint slides. Then according to the topic, I will send you. Then you should find the papers around the topic, not exactly same. Hussein, one thing that I mentioned all you, for the papers, the topic should be different to each other. Yeah, it is impossible. We find the papers in the same topic, in the same title. Maybe you will find it exact keywords, but it's not. Okay.
Okay.
Because we are going to one day publish some papers together. So here showed that just we have 3 minutes only. Then if you have any question, please let me know. And I'm really proudly. Yeah.
Sorry.
Thank you.
After we compared them, we have to put them into a Google Docs or something like that, right?
Yep, to the group, to the Telegram group. That's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Which one easier for you? Wherever easier for you. But Abu Bakr can manage everything for us. Okay, thank you so much. Here you mentioned that about just 2 minutes. I don't know, after 2 minutes, the explosion happens, something like that. Okay, now I'm from tomorrow now, and hopefully see you next week. And might be, I'm not sure, twice a week, might be, but definitely, hopefully, inshallah, next week. Okay, thank you so much for joining the class. Not class, just gathering. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Elias.
No worries.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. Assalamu alaikum.